Alright, this should be the 20th stream of Baldur's Gate 3. Today is Sunday, June 15, stream 20. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. Do appreciate you coming in and spending your precious time hanging out with me as I experience more Baldur's Gate 3. Having you here makes the streams more fun in general for me and helps motivate me to continue streaming, so I truly appreciate you spending your precious time hanging out with me. Hope your day is going well, hope you're able to enjoy some games yourself, and I hope you enjoy the stream. So yeah, back to Baldur's Gate. We had a distraction day of the Neo 3 alpha demo. Um, I kind of accomplished my goal of getting to the what I'm gonna assume is the final boss, which was the second boss of the demo. I'm not gonna go to the trouble of like conquering the entire map or what was accessible of the entire map when it's not even like the actual launch game. I mean, I probably could have played around with like the skills a little bit more, but I was like, I'm good. Okay.
Moving in.
Huh? Well, I guess we don't need to disarm it because we were allowed in. I guess this is only if you didn't do the um that one quest to meet Rogan or whatever his name is, and you somehow went to the inn and you went to the barn in the back and you somehow found this place. I'm not gonna waste a disarm kit on that then.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Oh, thanks. I'm like standing right on it already.
Trap. Be cautious.
Yeah, plus like it looks yellow, so I think traps are normally red, right? So this means it's already been like neutralized because we're not hostile with them. Garius.
Be
Hello.
careful. You don't want to keep Zaris waiting. Believe me.
Okay.
There's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you. I need only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
Hmm. Brem.
Don't get comfortable.
Something over there.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
I do cut a fine figure. I'll take one. No thanks, just want to trade. You have a pet artist?
Let's say we're his patrons, yeah? Found him wandering the wilds alone. He needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, so much the better, eh?
Protection, it sounds a bit more like kidnapping. I mean, yes, but we've already kind of gone through this with Rogan or his other associates. Like they do um, less than legal stuff or less than morally, they do somewhat morally gray, to put it kindly, things, including like I think they discussed like forced employment. uh, how much is a portrait? I wanna talk price first. So
Hmm, you've got an eye for quality. Every noble in Baldur's Gate will be after one of these. Tell him I sent you. And if he stains it up with his sniffling, there'll be hell to pay.
hmm. Wait, where's that? There's something over here.
Look, there's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards
The
you.
explosives are more volatile than a dragonborn's belt,
It's happened
and they
before.
cost more than most of you are worth, so stop messing with them. It took me half the day to attach the mines to the ceiling, and somebody took one down and lobbed it down the elevator shaft. If you're going to waste resources, Zaris would remind you that you are resources, and she's not above throwing you down the shaft. And do you really want to risk attracting the attention of whatever might be at the bottom of that shaft? We're professionals. Act like it, or I'll break your fingers. Okay. Oil. Why is there oil spilling? You need to clean this up, buddy.
Look, there's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you.
Hey, not bad. Painting of Smiling Maiden. Can we, like, rotate it clockwise 90 degrees? Though her dress denotes humble origins, this young woman's gaze is steady and unabashed. Even unfinished, this portrait speaks of awe and affection in every brushstroke.
Look, there's no need for this. No, no, thank you. I'm far too busy to speak. Goodbye.
Relax, I'm just here to trade. Insight, discern the source of his unease.
You're going to die, you're going to die, you're going to die.
Why do you think I'm going to die? I thought he was talking to himself, like he's saying to himself, like, "Oh, you're gonna die." Like I'm gonna kill him or something.
How? Look, whatever you planned with Rugen, they know. Be ready for anything.
We just made a business deal.
You got coin?
Yeah, alright, fine. But who are you? His muse.
Don't pretend you know what that means. What kind of drawing you want?
Birds.
Like, any kind of birds, or...
Pretty ones. With colors and stuff.
Leave. Please.
We had a chat. Turns out he needs his eyes more. Something I can help you with?
I'm here to buy your prisoner. I want to trade.
Fancy that? So do I.
Buy my trash. You like rags, right? Oh yeah, that's. I was like wondering, like, how come these didn't get added to my camp supplies? I put my camp supplies. Um, I sent my camp supplies to camp. I need to like retrieve it. Um,
Can't show you the good stuff till Zaris gives the say-so, mind. Friends of the Zen only.
There's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you. I need only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
Pick up the pace.
Oh, okay, there you are. What the hell?
Are we unpacking? I thought we was packing.
Why are they beating up Rugen?
Strip this place
Something good
bare.
here, I hope.
You're the one who recruited me, Rugen. You're the one who taught me rule number 1. Remember? No. Ollie didn't remember either. Did you, Ollie? You're dead the moment you steal from the Zentarim. No matter who you are.
Can we just skip to the killing? Hold on. Can I talk to her without engaging the cutscene? I guess our deal wasn't allowed by the rest of the organization. I guess we're gonna have to deliver the.
Let's say we're his patrons, yeah? He needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, so much the better, eh?
Oh crap. I didn't save after selling all that crap. Ah, Jesus.
Tell him I sent you. Something I can help you with? Fancy that? So do I.
Okay, we're just gonna sell some stuff. There. What's my weight capacity? Okay, it's gonna have to.
Show you the good stuff.
Gonna have to do for now. Save.
Are we unpacking?
If not over, then through.
You're the one who recruited me, Rugen. You're the one who
Oh,
taught
can
me.
I not talk to her? Can I go this way?
Time to press ahead.
Are we unpacking? I thought we was packing.
Pick up the pace. You're the one who recruited me, Rugen. You're the one who taught me rule number 1. Remember? No. Ollie didn't remember either. Did you, Ollie? You're dead the moment you steal from the Zentarim. No matter who you are.
I've already shown I've got more wits than Rugen. Let's work together. Dead of boredom listening to you, pipsqueak. I wouldn't necessarily say either of these. And this doesn't like when I think of a barbarian, I think of more like a more of an indifferent tone. Like even though this is sort of like passive aggressive um indifference. It's like, oh, I'm dead of boredom listening to you, Pipsqueak. And you wouldn't say that at all because when you see Pipsqueak, it's or even say this at all, it's like you're actually in a passive aggressive way, like insulting her. Like I think of like that famous line from Conan the Barbarian. It's like, Conan, what is the greatest in what's the line? I can't even remember. And all I remember is that last bit about the lamentation of your women. Um, but I guess in this game's context, barbarian is more of just a job. It's your class, your combat style. It's that sort of thing, not necessarily like it doesn't describe your personality or your culture or anything like that. Already soon I got more wits than Rugen. Like there should be an option to say nothing. Or just be like, hey, I made a deal with Rugen, but if you want, I can make a deal with you or something. Hmm. Like a more neutral option, you know? Like it's what pissed me off about even though I love Mass Effect, I felt like you it kind of forced you to either go fully goody goody or fully like I'm a rebel. Like you either had to go full Paragon or full um, Renegade to get the most out of the game. Because it unlocked certain dialogue choices and stuff like that. Interesting cutscenes, like you could punch a reporter. Spoilers. Um, there was almost, there was pretty much, as far as I can remember, there was no incentive to trying to be neutral about anything. It just always blew up in your face. It always failed. There was zero incentive to be neutral. Uh, kind of want to see what they say. Can we just skip to the killing?
Of course. All you had to do was ask.
I didn't mean us. I meant him. I didn't get the context. I thought you were talking about killing the guy you were already torturing. Yeah, it reminds me of the other thing I didn't like about Mass Effect at times, especially in the sequels, is that more and more the dialogue did not match the tone of what the character said. Like they'll say, blah blah blah, and then I'll pick it thinking it has the context or tone of a certain way, and then they say it completely different than what I thought it meant.
There's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you. I need only
Wonder
tell her
if the
it's a
gods are
gambling
watching
debt.
me.
It's happened before.
You're the one who recruit. No. No matter who you are.
20? Okay, we got it.
Ha! The fire in you. Maybe we wouldn't be here if Rugen had a little bit of that, eh? Tell you what, you've already taken Rugen's cargo, so finish the job and I'll let you live. Deliver it to Baldur's Gate. Oh, and kill him.
It's not my job. I don't work for you. I made a partnership, a one-time deal, and I'm extending the courtesy by working with you on this one thing that I already agreed to with him.
You were so close. So close to walking out of this alive.
Why does it matter if I kill him?
Wait! They've got oil everywhere and bloody torches!
Oh, yes, I did notice that. Hmm.
How much farther can I go?
You're the one who recruited me.
No, you recall an old Centauran proverb coined by their founder.
Oh. Steel ends enemies, but gold makes friends.
You've read Manchun. Seems you know our ways better than poor Rugen here. There's not much money in retribution. True. Tell you what, you've already taken Rugen's cargo, so finish the job and I'll let you live. Deliver it to Baldur's Gate. Oh, and kill him.
I don't like how it says obey. It's so binary. I hate that. I mean, it makes for compelling story and compelling gameplay usually. Um, but it makes me feel like it doesn't allow me to like flesh out what I want to do. But it's nitpicking because this game has a lot more depth than a lot of other games. So fine, as a professional courtesy, I will.
Wait! Wait! It was Ollie! I swear it was Ollie!
I mean,
Show some respect, Rugen. The boy was loyal to you till the end.
No, 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 no! Please!
And just like that, everyone profits. All right then, recruit. You can stock up here and be on your way. Bring the cargo to Baldur's Gate. Someone there will make contact.
recruit. I ain't your damn recruit. This ain't the Thieves Guild in freaking Elder Scrolls.
Pick up the pace!
But yeah, he was a jerk. Like when we first met him, he was like we were we what do you call it? We stepped in when the gnolls were attacking him, and Ollie was like, "Oh, we should help" or something like that. Or, "Oh, someone's fighting the gnolls," and Rugen was like, "Let them distract them, like let them be heroes if they want." So he was gonna like let us die or whatever. So yeah, Rugen's not a good guy by any means. Like I am no like assassin. I'm not like part of your guild. I'm not your hitman. I'm not your executioner. But I'm not trying to make an enemy of your entire guild either, like unnecessarily. I don't know. I didn't like either choice. Beller.
You seem a nice soul. I'm glad we didn't have to kill you.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Hey, Alchemist Fire, that's good.
Wait for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you. I need only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
Belt knife. Check. Boot knife. Check. Chop. Oh! The hell was hanging all that hurt?
Welcome to the family. Don't get comfortable. That shipment's wanted in Baldur's Gate. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
Rebel, what are you planning to do?
Someone kidnapped a duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
Oh, well, she's smart.
Don't know why we don't just kill those fists.
There's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you.
What's inside?
Oh, you know what? Let's go to camp.
I need a quick word. Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Four to 11. Rush attack, piercing, disarming. Ooh. Jumps. Ah, these are both good. Can I wonder, can I equip this first, gain the 2 charges, throw it, then switch to this? Let's try.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
What does this do again? Allow you touch regains hit points but possibly falls asleep. No, I don't want to get rid of that. Yeah, I think getting rid of the scimitar is okay. Maybe this. No.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
This better be good. We wasted a small fortune on you already now. Go on.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
I don't believe a word you're saying. Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
You thought you knew better than Mistra? You're more a fool than I thought. How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then.
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
By rights, I should kill you. Unbelievable. Did you ever think what would happen if the tadpole got the better of you? Is there nothing we can do?
Chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. Once I'd step out of the protective aura of the artifact, it wouldn't be long before the Absolute overtakes me. I'd never let that happen, so I'd aim for a swift end. I would consume some midnight tears and venture as deep into the Underdark as I possibly could, till they cloud my eyes forever. With a bit of luck, I'd manage to make it to a mind flare colony, so that when the orb erupts, one loud, last song of vengeance would reverberate through the dark. wouldn't be a heroic end, but coarsely poetic enough in its justice.
We've come this far together, and we'll continue on together. That is how it will be.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Okay, let's hope you don't ask for more magical items for a while.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Old Ravengard's been taken.
Yes, Drow set fire to the inn and stole away the Duke. You must know the man, judging by the concern in your voice. Floric seems to think so. I'm not sure he... I'm not so sure he wasn't burned in that blaze. You must know the man.
I know him better than most. He's my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
Huh. Aren't you worried? Your father's been abducted. I can't trust you if you keep so many secrets. First Mizora, and now this. I'm not interested in your lineage. Yeah, that's true. I'm kind of not. Curious. I heard Duke Ravengard's son left the city. All my time in Baldur's Gate, I didn't even know he had children. Yeah, we're not really gonna go with these. I'll probably go with 4 or 2. I think 4. So just for the sake of seeing it, I wanna...
Just the one? Yours truly. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate.
Why?
I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it.
Oh, right.
My lips are quite literally sealed. He made me an exile. That said, I'm not about to let him suffer at the hands of his captors.
Did he make you an exile because you made that deal with Mizora? What do you think about what do you think the Drow want with your father?
I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride. You heard right. My father and I were close. I can't tell you more. He made me an exile. That said, know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. More than worried in truth. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate? No, this is no drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction.
The first answer is like, oh, because he's your father, we want to rescue him even more. It's like, no, we wanted to rescue him because he was Duke, and
I know I haven't said.
that was
Our
enough.
relation was no matter of pride, at
Um,
least for him.
uh, yeah, I'm not interested in your lineage.
Ignore my past all you want, but my past is not about to ignore me. Put plainly, I'm not about to let these drow go unpunished for taking my father.
That wasn't really the tone I was looking for. Like I said, like, we're rescuing him no matter what because he's a Duke. And like Will was saying, he would like
I know I haven't said. Our relation was no
it's
matter of pride,
it,
not least for him.
it would destabilize the city, and it's not that like you should like fall into the line of authority no matter what, but when it's done in such a drastic and quick way and without the consent of like the people, then it's going to throw everything into chaos. And if there isn't like safeguards in place to do, because when someone like goes through the proper transition of power, then like everyone can prepare for it and stuff. But in this way, no one's prepared for the lack of of the of the leadership. I mean, I guess you could say the choice is clear because not only is he a duke, but he's also your father. I guess.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of No. He could lead. All the more reason to fight him.
You
The
shouldn't keep
absolute
secrets.
He's not just my father, but the future of the. I'm all for it.
What was it like being the son of a Grand Duke?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and a talent for courtly dance.
I'd love to see a demonstration now. I shouldn't be surprised. I find you a bit smug, to be honest. No, not really. I wouldn't say smug. Good wine, I'll toast to that. And now you're the Blade of Frontiers. Quite a change, don't you think?
Yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters, I don't consort with them. Even if I might look like one.
What do you think of the illicit potential the Dream Visitor spoke of?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
You've seen how dangerous these absolute cultists are. We need the extra help. Look at me, how potent I'm becoming. Think of what we could accomplish together. We face untold dangers, Will. Shouldn't we seize every possible advantage? How come there's no like, you can, I'll respect whatever decision you make. I guess this is it. Yeah, I'm not gonna force you.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
More for me.
On my way.
What's on your mind? You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this.
I was hoping you might. The benefits seem to outweigh the costs. It's your choice, but I think the tadpoles make me stronger. Um, I don't necessarily think that second part. I mean, I guess it does. I have new powers, different, but it's not necessarily making me like, at least as of right now, I'm not. I don't feel significantly stronger. I mean, it does make us stronger in the sense that we have that power that we can like force, uh, um, like we can force them to do what we want. Like we have like a domination skill. So in that sense, yeah, it does make us stronger. And yes, so like it does make me stronger, asterisk. It's like steroids, but there is a cost, yeah, and I don't expect you to be okay with that cost. I'm not necessarily okay with that cost, but I wanted to try it out because it's part of the game. And we're already kind of like 1 foot in with the Illithids, and there's like that like weird voice that's telling me we're gonna need the power. So, uh, it did save us when we fell out of the ship. So I guess it has our interests at heart. It's your choice, I guess. It's the most middle ground of the answers, I guess.
Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
Yeah. We might be facing a cold more powerful than we know. We need all the help we can get. Can't you see by my example what that this is worth our while? Think it through, Karlak. There's a lot to be gained here. I don't expect you to do anything you don't want to do.
Good. And keep an eye on yourself. If you start feeling loopy, shout. We don't know what these tadpoles are capable of.
Asterion already asked us to have a little bit of that extra boost, the boosty boost from the worms.
To think, Gales had this devastating war within himself the entire time, and only just mentioned it. Who'd keep a secret like that from his friends? You can't trust anyone these days.
True. What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours.
Hmm.
But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Speak.
Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power?
Mark my words. This power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the Gait tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
If we must bear the tadpole's burdens, we should also avail ourselves of their power. That's a pretty good argument. But yeah, I'm not gonna try to convince you to do something you don't want to do.
Gladly.
Okay. And of course, save the best for last.
Just what I need.
Up. The waifu for laifu. But first,
It's been too long.
it has, baby. Gonna take a little standing and stretch break and get some water. Be right back. Okay. There you go.
Sir Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
These elithid powers we're developing. What do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Perhaps you're right.
It's been known to happen.
Relationship is exceptional. Character is thrilled with and very easily convinced by Avatar. Uh, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, where's my freaking there it is.
Let's have a look.
Okay. Send to camp. Where's my camp supply bag? Here it is. Too heavy. How heavy is it? 94 pounds. Ooh wee. Hmm. Do I have another bag? Adventurous bag. Gain the ability to fly. Haggis. Hold on. Alright, I have one of these. There you go. Consolidate. Oh, excuse me. And I'm pretty sure I have one of these already. Featherfall, where is it? Oh, I have a scroll of Featherfall. You can send this to Shadowheart then. Karlak. Hmm. How much is this? 15, 7, 42. And you need 40 for a long rest. Okay, we'll use this as like if we want to do like a long rest. So he says go to camp and end the day. So we might as well leave all this, or maybe we can use this to hold um our food until we get to camp, and then we can offload it into this. And we'll move this um, up here somewhere. What is this? Oh, die. Okay, candle. Split. Mashed potatoes. Put that in here. Oh, send to camp. Inventory management. Thrilling gameplay. Probably should have thought about this before I started stream, but I always end up just like slacking off before I start the stream. I should probably fix that. It's probably because I'm gonna engage in a little bit of excuse making. It's probably because I'm so mentally fatigued from like the gym and and uh, and shopping and cooking and all that stuff. Like afterwards, I'm just like I just want to do nothing for a little while. So hilarious you can use salami as a weapon. Okay, we're gonna move this down here temporarily. Maybe I should keep it at the bottom here. Because when I add new stuff, it's all add new food, send it to camp. It's all gonna go down here anyway. Uh, oops. There you go. Put that there. Okay. 128. Good enough. Where's our There it is. Scroll down. Scroll down.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Yep.
Anything of use?
Huh. Seems like they don't give a crap about me taking their food.
Don't want open flames where we're going.
The Approachable East, Volume 1. Great dukes and duchesses, lords and ladies, and all who seek knowledge of the world, welcome! I have traveled far, seen much, and recorded all. My odyssey began in a humble tavern where I met a Rashemi mercenary. An approachable fellow, he offered me a tale in exchange for a drink. I accepted, and was soon rapt as one ale became six. He told me the legends of his people, sharing their stories and culture. He told me of the lands he'd visited, from the Silver Marches to Kalamshan, from the Moonshae Isles to the plains of Purple Dust. The more he spoke, the more I realized I'd never traveled farther than Baragost. I felt like a fly, spending my short life buzzing about a latrine, ignorant of everything I was missing. Well, no more. The next day I packed a bag and set out, following the Chiandar East. I would travel to Rashomon, see this magnificent world, and document it all. Where is it? Is there a sort by type? There you go. Where'd it go? Oh, I didn't pick it up, did I? There you go. Okay, send to camp. Let's get rid of more of these books. Did I read this? Some poem or prayer. Oh, we didn't read these case files from the inn. Baldur's Gate versus Finn Silver. Case for prosecution. Master Silver did, with forethought and without malice, kill William Lister and Simone Simi Trent at their home as part of an ungodly ritual to honor the dead three. Oh, I think we read this. Oh, because yeah, he cut him out of a deal. Right. Um, uh, dearest Minster, I must be brief as I am under some duress, having become the esteemed guest of a rambunctious host of goblins. Oh, this is from Volo? Yeah. Did I read this? I would, of course, rather be under duress than under a feather duvet, for danger and adversity are the very ink in my well. So this is good news indeed. As you well know, there is no wit quicker and no tongue more silver than that of your humble friend and scribe, and by regarding my would-be foes with tales of goblin heroics, I have become an indispensable member of their tribe, namely their chronicler and bard. In this guise, I shall live among them a while so that I may observe their peculiar habits and rituals as closely as possible. All of this shall, of course, be documented in my next magnum opus, my life among the conquering host, to be available at all good booksellers forthwith. An enticing extract is enclosed with this missive. I implore you to spread the word so that adventurers and curiosity seekers across the Sword Coast and beyond will quiver with anticipation of this life extending and soul enriching guide. And with that, I must depart. I am summoned to sing a ballad of my own composition, and the lady, yes, I call her a lady, who delivered the summons is rather impatient, not to mention well armed. Truth be told, I believe she has some, dare I say, deep affection for me. She calls me her pigeon and rarely strays from my side. Perhaps there shall be a chapter in my book regarding goblin marriage rituals. I balk at nothing in my quest for knowledge. Until we meet again, inform the world entire of the diligent research I am undertaking, and ensure word of my upcoming masterwork is on the lips of every innkeep and sellsword from Waterdeep to Baldur, Volo. Okay, dwarf's poem. Uh, found the door under the temple. Huh. Okay. Uh, extracts the rule of three. Um, a long-winded introduction explains that Haskin Zesilafin's notes, published as is from their work journal, have helped to bring alchemy to the masses. It starts with a full history of the Dragonborn. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin, Nisfarin, Vomadai, Vokul. Oh man, the Dragonborn theme is like one of those like game soundtracks that I just come back to every once in a while and just like listen to and just be like, oh, this was such a good track. Like I just like sit there and listen. Like when that game like was first launching, like I'd watch that trailer over and over. So good. Now obviously like the game didn't live up to every single one of my or anyone else's expectations, but it was still a fantastic game that like really stuck with me. Um, it starts with the history of the Dragonborn who had been descaled as a teenager and started their alchemical research in hopes of restoring their hide. As the pages turn, it continues to wax poetic about how Zasilafin put aside their own research to help the common people. Much more interesting, though, are Zelafin's actual research notes. I have decided I shall make all my notes, both those written and those still to come, available to those who would wish to study. You reading this text now are probably one such person. As enticing as potion making is, we shall first start with the most basic alchemical rule, the rule of three. Most ingredients can be found throughout Faerun, however they need to be refined to be of any use in alchemy. Doing so is simple. Just combine three of the same ingredients and you will obtain an extract, which can be used to brew potions, poisons, oils, and elixirs. So remember, three of the same ingredient make an extract, or in rhyme form if you like, When in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of three. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Am I reading that wrong? I have no idea. I have like I know nothing about poetry or rhymes. When in doubt with alchemy, just is it supposed to be alchemy rule of three? When in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of three. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Okay, I got it. Took me a while. Okay, we can sell it to camp. High Cliffs blueprints. Intricate blueprints for 3 impressive sounding weapons. Precise arcs and neatly drawn lines form the blueprints of 3 weapons, a greatsword, a sickle, and a dagger. Each length and angle is marked with exact measurements, and forging instructions are printed carefully along the bottom of the page, emphasizing an unusual ingredient, susser bark. The susser bark can only be applied to an ordinary, unmodified blade. Okay. No cause for alarm. People of the Sword Coast, there's no cause for alarm. Harrowing events. I think we read this. Yeah. Oh, right. They're saying like, oh, don't believe that one city. It has filled with corruption and stuff. A childish doodle of a goblin presenting a fungal bouquet to a drow adorns his crumpled letter. Oh, right, this guy. He's in love with Minthara. I mean, who wouldn't be? She's hot. Um, that slobber chops druid who was nosing around ain't just some Tomb Raider adventurer type. Calls himself Haslin, ugly name for an ugly bastard. I had a little word or two with him before the lashers put his hairy arse in the pens. Said he thinks there's something rotten inside us, inside me, reckons he can help get rid of the rot. I told him we don't need any help from nobody, never did, and especially not now the Absolute's taken a shine to us. I says there'll be something rotten inside him soon enough. There's a lot of rancid meat down in the pens, and when we cut him open, I'll make sure he stays alive long enough for the maggots to make a nest of him. Why is this one orange? Like, why are these orange? I feel like they're useful in a quest or something. Can compare to the... Oh yeah, we read this. Smelly letter. Lovely Minthara. I ain't never been to the Underdark. Rika says there's beasties down there that make an ogre look like a baby gnome, but I says if anything as lovely as you grows among all the nasty, tasty mushrooms down there, it's the best place there ever was. Okay. You know what? Let's do it this way. Let's be smart about this. There you go. And this can go in the in here, right? Yeah. There you go. How big is this? 6. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's empty and we're gonna sell it, so let's move that there. How come this isn't stacking? Oh, it's poison, that's why. The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebru Morrow, Volume 4. An excerpt from The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebru Morrow, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Morrow is known never to have left her native Waterdeep, and emerges from her rooms at the yawning portal only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. It is quite a feeling to fall forever. Of course, fall does not exactly describe it, nor indeed does fly. Each patch of sky in the eternal plane of air is bound by no laws but its own, rendering petty attempts at direction or definition meaningless. It is exactly this ferocious freedom that makes a plunge through the eternal blue the only way I've learned to truly relax. You seem distracted, observed Rules, shouting to be heard over the howling wind. That the goblin could so easily pierce my inscrutable facade was no surprise to me, for she is a sage of considerable wisdom, and a lifelong friend to boot. I acknowledged, expertly adjusting my posture to avoid a drifting Araka Aarakocra nest. Lord Primus was forewarned of my contract to infiltrate his mind palace. I had to leave my entire crew on Mechanus just to escape alive. I could sense her frown beneath the bleached bone skull that eternally obscured her face. It was an affection of her monastic order, and just one of the many things I had never truly understood about her. All perished, surely the traitor was among them. Perished? Oh no, I traded them. Lord Primus wished to study mortal mannerisms, and he was most forthcoming with the identity of my betrayer in return. I reached out across the divide and slipped from her finger the ring of command. With the loss of the magical item, she instantly ceased to fly and began to fall in earnest. A subtle distinction, but an important one. Her screams were already lost to the whipping wind by the time new bride loomed into view. I climbed aboard, weighing the ring in my palm. Its exact twin was nestled upon my own finger, forged by rules many moons ago as a symbol of our undying friendship. Worry not, dear reader, she is my friend still, and it is fully my intention to return and catch her, someday. So she had like a goblin friend who betrayed her, but she still considers her a friend, sort of. Okay. Mm, we did pick it up, right? Yeah. Where is it? Uh, That's mine now. Did we talk to you already?
Breathe deep and move.
I need only tell her it's a gambling debt. It's happened before.
What you jawing at me for, recruit? You've got work to do. I leave them for the fist, and in no state to tell tales.
Look, there's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see that my patron rewards you.
Lamps, lads! Sealed lamps! Go on, open.
Something's on my mind.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Oh, it's red. Hmm.
Free for the taking. That's a friendly-looking shadow. Oh, my hand slipped.
Oh, my hand slipped.
With haste.
Here, big young fella, draw me something.
Hmm.
Buns.
Pick up the pace!
Hello.
The dark smells wrong. Not night dark. Wheaten dark.
Okay.
What's up for discussion?
Had a peach of a shot on you as you came in.
What? What does that mean?
Around and around again. Master gets confused, I think.
What's in here? Treasure? Hmm. Maybe I should have taken them all out. I mean, I'm no like, you know, law enforcer or anything. I'm not freaking like their equivalent of the like night guards or something like that. So I don't really care.
Careful. No stone scent. No stone sound. Strange stone here.
Where?
Wouldn't linger down here if I were you. See all that smoke powder? The flaming fist won't find nothing here but rubble.
Hmm. Okay, I guess we're done here. No? Okay, just making sure. Hey, you.
Keep a blade close. One step at a time.
my patron rewards you. I need only tell her it's a gambling debt.
Light on my feet.
Before.
Here, make your fella draw me something.
You got something I can help you with?
I don't necessarily want to buy your prisoner, but I am curious.
I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
Cut your price down to size, or I'll cut you down to size. I mean, we have the money, but you gotta haggle, right? Hold on. I think we have multiple inspiration with Asterion. Let's see if we can use some of that up. I saw information that says like your inspiration caps out at 4, but I have like 5 with Asterion. I don't know if they like
Make your fella draw me something.
if they updated it.
Watch your back.
Yeah, he has a bunch of these.
You, his muse.
Don't pretend you know what that means. What kind of drawing you want?
Birds.
All right.
Like,
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
It's not the art I want to buy, it's the artist.
I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
A body bot. And ban. Persuasion. We are friends. 12. Hey, barely got it.
All right, so maybe I was fishing. No fooling you. He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
Can your artist paint?
I made a bucket of coins off him. When we get back to the gate, I'll take you to a museum.
They got paintings in those.
A few, yeah.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras.
Who?
At your service.
My slaves do not speak until they are spoken to. Excellent. When will I get my reward? What will you do with your freedom? And I am Asterion.
A genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
Your Lady Janice runaway groom.
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was a another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside, to paint and to clear my head. To choose, I suppose.
And what choice did you make?
Oh, absolutely none. Fame and wealth suit me very well, no doubt. And yet, I think of that first love, and I hesitate. Likely I'm going mad. Regardless, we have more immediate concerns. Your reward once I've returned to the city, for one. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
I'll give you a serious discomfort to deal with if you don't get going now. I've already spent enough coin on you. I can spare a little. I have nothing to give. I mean, we have plenty of money.
A hero to the hilt. Seek me out in the city. Truly. Beneath my brush, you'll live forever. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Huh. Okay, we actually didn't. If anyone's gonna be painted, it's my character. So we're gonna redo that. Plus, Astarion would never do a good deed like that. He would never give up 200 gold.
Here, make your fella draw me something.
You got coin?
Yeah, alright, fine. Who are you? His muse.
Don't pretend you know what that means. What kind of drawing you want?
Birds.
Something I can help you with? I doubt you've got that kind of dosh lying about.
Oh, jeez. There you go.
Alright, so maybe I was fishing. No, he's all yours. Don't forget to feed him.
Yeah,
he
there
bought
it
something
goes.
proper.
I want to have a word.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. No, don't tell me. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service. A genuine pleasure. Assuming Lady Janeth still...
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to...
I did not run away. Before my... But went right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside, to paint and to clear my head. And yet, regardless, we have... Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some. A hero to the hilt. Seek me out in the city. Truly. Beneath my brush, you'll live forever.
There you go.
Until
Look at
Baldur's Gate, then.
freaking goofy ass smile.
Strip this place bare!
Reckon I might actually miss this.
Another step forward.
Where'd I get stuck? Why'd I get stuck there? Up. Okay. Intrusive thoughts.
What did that do?
Oh. I thought I was gonna release the boulder or whatever.
I miss watching your artist paint.
Don't waste a step.
I do feel a little bad about getting Ollie killed. When we ran into the gnolls, we probably should have said, "Hey, we'll deliver it for you" or something, rather than like, "Hey, let's make a deal," because those guys got killed. But oh well. We were using Asterion to speak to them at the time, so that is something Asterion would say. Like it I feel like it's something he would say.
Might be I can sell you someday.
No traps, please. Seems simple enough. Wish I had a bag of holding.
Can we climb on this? Doesn't look like we can. Only on top of what do you call it? Like square boxes. Hold on. Uh, There we go. Come on. What? Poppycock. Okay, what did we get? I guess that.
Watch it, oaf!
Huh? Oh. The hell was that? How did that happen? Hold on.
I have something to ask.
Said you could pass, didn't I?
I really need to rest, but I'm like, I don't want to lose these buffs. Da, 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 da. Let's take another stretch break. Okay, be right back. Okay. Okay, let's go to camp. What's this? Detect thoughts. Okay. Keep that around.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. And yes. Okay. Does anyone need to talk?
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something? Very serious of you. But go ahead. It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to become a Dark Justicia.
Nothing new. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have wine, beer, whatever that is. Okay.
What do you get up to all day without us, hmm?
Oh. That's our baby. Up. Wait, where'd it go? I know I could auto select, but I'm like, I want to make it like kind of a balanced meal. I, I don't understand. Oh, there you go. Full rest. Hello?
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
Okay, what are the right places? It was worth a shot. I'm done seeking solutions. There must be a way to get rid of the tadpole. Who are you?
It's complicated. But I'm an adventurer. Just like you.
That doesn't seem likely.
Just like you. I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. But to do that, we'll need to think beyond local healers. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You are lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
Huh. I thought you said you could protect me.
From transforming into a mind flayer, yes. But that is not the only thing these parasites can do. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
Um. So do the rest of the followers of the Absolute, do they have a parasite, or is it just the true souls? How is it that you protect me?
I have powers of my own. Unique powers. But know that we are alike. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
Tell me where I can find you.
No, it isn't safe. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Huh. Oh, I still have it. Neat. I still have so many questions. Oh, no, that's not what I want. This is one. This is the one.
You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
What sickness?
The Absolute's aims are not yet clear to me, but its progress towards domination is clear. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform, were it not for my protection, so would you.
She says, she's an adventurer. And she says she stole some powers. Why are you protecting
Because
me?
I am just like you, and I need an ally. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from... Now, if we were... Hells. They need me. I have to go. The power I used to protect you, I stole it. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down.
Okay.
The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I am not sure yet. To find the answer, these parasites, the highest of their rank, when were it not for my protection, so would you.
Why should I believe you?
Because I am just like you. I was infected. I've been trying. If we... Hells. They need me. I have to go. No. I can handle this. For now. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from some... The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
How do you know so much about these tadpoles?
I have kept a careful watch on the movements of the cult. Though the Absolute's aims are not yet clear to me, its methods are. These parasites are the infect. That is the highest of their rank. When the order to were it not for my protection, so would you.
How is it that you protect me?
I have powers of my own. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. I've been trying now through you. If we work to... Hells. They need me. I have to go.
What do you need me to do?
The power I use to protect you, I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
I was thinking I had to renew this, but I guess I don't.
Now, steady your heart and do not move. The pain youth. Do not fight it. What? Not ripping me to pieces? Weird. Just. What are we waiting for? Speed us a shot.
Might be useful.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not out here, sir. Our prey is elsewhere.
Raiders are just waiting for the word, mistress. We're ready for anything. We're still working on him.
Prisoner will talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk.
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If he...
Your scouting party has not returned. And
So...
a trinket.
Has she been one of those the voice spoke of?
A true soul. Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt? Yes. I suppose I might offer passage. But first, we hunt. Prove yourself worthy, and you will have what you seek. This tribe is mine to command. If you have business here, then you report to me. You will join my hunt. Worshippers of a false god. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks.
Her excitement is palpable, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Together you can outnumber her warband? Maybe, but a lot of them are gonna die.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon. Tell me what you know. The Absolute will reward us with such power if we find this place. So close. Go to their refuge and make your way inside. I will gather a raiding. You will open the... We will... And then we will be the first among her favorite. Good. Marshalling, you must make... And when for the... Gather the raiders.
Souls are infected.
It is
Yes,
time.
your ladyship.
Why do they
We
think
won't
they're
wait
talking to a
you.
god?
No interest in chatting. Whoa, soldier. What did you just do?
We're going hunting for heathens. Don't worry, I have a
Listen
plan.
to me. I'm trusting.
Uh, Hold on.
I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me.
Whatever is at the heart of this cult, we have to find it. Seems straightforward. If we infiltrate the towers, these tadpole gifts might be the best way to do it. I don't know.
And while we're at it, we can see how many more of these little worms we can harvest. Now, was there anything else?
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors. We're cornered in this place.
guess he doesn't want to talk. Is that a chest? Oh. Well, we'll get it later. I just want to see if they have anything to say about, what do you call it? Uh, me kind of betraying them. Oh, right, the animal speaking thing wore off.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
I wish I could offer more. I hope to see both you.
Where is it? We should get some rest. Oh, so if we rest while we're here, they'll attack. Okay. Trying to think if it would be worth talking to Minthara, because there's an option that says warn the Grove. So if we warn the the what you call it, tieflings, we'll probably say like, hey, while they're attacking the Grove, you can slip out behind them.
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
Seems like the best way.
uh, hmm.
Prisoner will talk. You ship. Gone here, fool, did ya? If you don't have a tongue, you can't tell us nothing.
The prisoner can keep
I mean, part of the reason why I'm able to hold off on deciding what to do about Minthara is because I don't really care if I gain Halsin's favor or not. We did get a new bunch of updates here. Oscar. Oscar, you're a grouch. Left for Baldur's Gate. Who knows? Maybe we'll see him there. Rescue the Grand Duke Ravengard. We agreed to look for the Grand Duke. We should head to Moonrise Towers. We learned that the Grand Duke was captured by Drow and taken westwards. Moonrise Towers is a popular location, at least for the Cult of the Absolute. Perhaps the Grand Duke was taken there too. Cult of the Absolute is based in Moonrise Towers. Perhaps ours where the Duke was taken. Drow abducted Raven Guard from Joaquin's arrest. We agreed to help Counselor Floric find and rescue him from his captors. She believes they traveled westward from the inn, possibly to a fortress called Moonrise Towers. We do discover that the Grand Duke Ravengard is not only an important figurehead in the city of Baldur's Gate, he is also Will's father, Wizard of Waterdeep. Gel's condition is no longer responding to treatment. We need to keep traveling and find another way to stabilize the orb. Gale told us about his romance with the goddess Mistra and how his attempt to impress her, he unleashed the orb of highly volatile weave now buried within his chest. Corrupted as it has been by Netherese magic, he's been keeping the orb stable by feeding it the weave contained in powerful items. Find the missing shipment complete. We did not join. Whatever. If we didn't make that side deal with Rugen and said, "Hey, we'll deliver it for you," it would probably take us down the same path. Like we'll go into that hideout and she'll be like, "Hey, you're part of us now," or something.
What's your leadership? Still ain't.
Susser tree. Okay, what else can we do? I guess we could always go here. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens when we do this.
These boots have seen everything.
Mountain Pass. Huh? Use wisdom?
Look at that beast. Seems almost too big to take flight.
It's absolutely massive.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
You go a lifetime without seeing.
Where is it? I want to see it. Is there like a ledge we can climb on so we can get a better view?
Have to keep going. Seems like a good moment to talk.
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Mag Gresham.
Who are you?
Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to get to Baldur's Gate in one piece. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. I doubt a fight against them would go your way.
Seems you have good survival instincts. Maybe you should join me instead.
What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone.
Okay.
Rag. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Where'd you go?
A dragon. Gods preserve me.
Where is it? I wish you could like look up. The only thing we have is like this tactical view. The overhead tactical view.
Maybe I need more pockets. Need to find a way forward. Look at that beast. Seems almost too big to take flight.
It's absolutely massive.
It would be too much.
You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
I guess that's the best we're gonna get from seeing it.
What's that?
Scroll of fly. How high do we fly? Oh, that's not flying. That's like hovering to a certain point. I was like hoping like we could actually like fly up and like get a better view of the dragon.
It's absolutely massive.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
So look at these gouges. Something big made these.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
I hate to be negative, but those Gith will carve you up like a goose.
Huh. Maybe we should... Hold on. Maybe we should have brought along... Lae'zel. But it's like, who do we get rid of? In the party, I mean. Oh. Should probably save after digging up the thing.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
Something big made these.
Oh. Someone had to notice the dirt.
It's absolutely massive.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
Look at these gouges.
All of you,
Something
come
big.
on. I didn't read all of it.
It's absolutely massive.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
What's that?
Look at these gouges. Something big made these.
Okay.
Can't slow down. What's hiding here? I should speak up.
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Gresham. Look, down there. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. I doubt a fight against them would go your way. Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around. What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone.
Okay, bye.
Rab. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Oh, she disappeared into the ether. No, and Otto does a cutscene. I was gonna see if I could like throw something at them or something, just for funsies. Hmm. Will it let me
Moving ahead.
No.
Your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do.
If we get anywhere near there, we're gonna initiate the cutscene. Hmm. Is there any other way around? Doesn't look like it.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
This way we have to go to, or run into Auntie Ethel. So yeah, we're gonna have to start making some decisions. Assuming we do this quest first, we're probably gonna have to start making some decisions.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that.
This...
No.
Our queen.
Okay, we're gonna call it here.
Facing that
Thank you to thank you to anyone hanging out. Appreciate you. You're welcome to hang out in the future, which should be tomorrow. Other than that, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy some games yourself. Take care. See ya.